Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're focusing on a measured approach to organizational change. Specifically, we're looking at how to create trusted, sustainable AI integration within your organization.
So let's start by looking at AI use versus adoption.
There's a core distinction we need to establish right out of the gate. You see, simply using AI in isolated instances is not the same thing as true AI adoption. They're actually two entirely different concepts.
To help us navigate this distinction, we're looking at the approach taken by Growth Partners AI Consulting. They are a human-first AI adoption advisory practice. Their role is to help organizations make AI useful, trusted, and practical in everyday work.
This brings us to what we call the third layer.
True organizational adoption relies on three foundational elements, connecting in a very specific sequence. First, you have people. Second, you have workflows. And finally, that third layer is systems. It is essential that these elements connect in this exact order. Now, in this context, systems doesn't mean building software or installing tools. Instead, it's about strengthening the human guardrails, the ownership, visibility, and measurement around the work so your AI adoption remains trusted and sustainable.
So let's unpack those human guardrails and what ownership really looks like in practice.
Clear guardrails define practical boundaries for responsible use. Visibility shows exactly where AI is being used and where your teams might need support. Then you have shared accountability, which clarifies the direction, daily ownership, human review, and those final decisions. And of course, measurement helps leadership teams see useful progress, allowing them to make informed adjustments as adoption develops. Furthermore, responsible systems also make escalation clear. Specialist legal, privacy, cybersecurity, and compliance decisions must always stay with their qualified owners.
This all leads us to how these layers start moving together.
To recap the sequence we just talked about, people and workflows come first. People build confidence and a shared understanding. Workflows connect AI to real tasks and real decisions. And then, systems support that work with practical boundaries and a very clear view of responsibility. Growth Partners AI Consulting helps leadership teams diagnose, align, facilitate, and guide these organizational conditions. As their advisory principle states, we don't build the technology, we build the conditions that make it work. Technical implementation remains with qualified client teams or specialist partners.
And that brings us to our concluding thought for the explainer today, leaving you with a clear framework. Ask yourself, is your organization merely using AI, or are you building the foundation to truly adopt it? AI adoption becomes real when people, workflows, and systems move together.